Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn June 11, 2022. The moon spends the day in your responsibility sector, and you're still in a productive, goal-oriented frame of mind. Early today, a Moon-Mars aspect can stir frustrations that have been working under the surface of things. Ideally, these irritations help you deal with a problem area, but watch for doing so impatiently, which can backfire. Life feels smoother and less abrupt as the day advances. It can be a fun and playful time for you, and you may enjoy pushing yourself to express your feelings. The desire to perform, work, and excel is also strong. You can't show up for the world without showing up for yourself first. Sounds cliché, but with the moon, celestial ruler of your committed seventh house of agreements, compromise, and significant others, glimmering through justice-seeking Libra and your bossy 10th house of authority, career, and reputation in the world, you're more like to cater to others, as opposed to going inward and checking in with yourself first. The challenge? Luna will be in opposition with Mars and the wounded healer, Chiron, via your 4th house of home, family matters, and innermost feelings, making it more and more difficult to repress your emotions. Be honest with yourself. Time to leave the past in the past. With the moon in Libra opposing Mars and Chiron in Aries today, you might feel triggered. These oppositions may bring up a feeling of unworthiness, especially if you want to be recognized professionally. Instead of getting down on yourself or being angered by the lack of success, you should reflect on why you feel this way. What has happened to cause you to feel like you will not be professionally successful either on your own or in association with another professional party? Some fascinating new neighbors may be moving in. They could be in the fields of law, education, or travel, or they could be from a foreign land or both. A friend who lives nearby could introduce you to these new people. Chatting with new people may give you a new perspective into your investment or business plans. Don't hold back on sharing them. Personal relationships don't always run according to plan. Turbulent situations crop up again and again, requiring all your energy. Smaller arguments and conflicts seem to be pre-programmed. Keep calm and deal with this turmoil in a relaxed fashion. If you can try something clever or creative on that new hottie, you are practically guaranteed at least a smile, if not quite a bit more. It's the perfect time to distinguish yourself. If you feel your romantic life needs reevaluating, make an assessment of your personal life and understand what is positive, unique, and desirable about you, also what you want and why from a relationship. In this way you can create a sure and positive impression when you first meet others that they can respect. Your imagination should be swelling like the tide today. You may find that pictures and ideas come to you fast. However, you might seem blocked when it comes to actually realizing them in the real world. Words may not come, music may elude you, whatever you draw might be lacking in energy. Try to write down your ideas, and then come back to them in a few days. Welcome to this day. Don't worry that you may not have what it takes when it comes to others. You will definitely make the grade. That new relationship or business partnership you have looked into is ready to burst into action. Set the pace and remember, easy does it. Do not become too sentimental where business is concerned. It's often best to keep your boundaries crystal clear. Romance is also supported under this influence, making it a great time to make your move. The moon's departure from your career sector today will leave you with more than just your professional instincts and imagination fueled and a download of information, insights, and messages to unpack. As the sun moves into his final 10 days in your work sector and Saturn settles into his early days in your income sector, this gives you additional insight into both. This is something that you can continue to unpack as things take a more social and playful turn and just in time for the weekend. As she moves into her final 12 days in your romantic sector, Venus, the planet of love, catches up with Uranus, the planet of surprise, synchronicity, and the unexpected. This will bring the laws of attraction and synchronicity together, giving the spirit of romance a boost while setting the scene for some serendipitous moments and/or encounters over the weekend. Our eyes in the sky. Deliberate, leisurely Taurus is at work influencing some pretty weighty planetary bodies today, including the emotional North Node, communicative Mercury, money goddess Venus, revolutionary Uranus and strategic asteroid Pallas, so there's no real rush to do much of anything. This isn't a lazy day per se, but it's a time to slow down the pace and reflect with very careful consideration before making your next major move. The future is in focus now, and the bull's steady background energy is beneficial for each of these planetary bodies that are receiving its slow-paced vibes. Getting what we desire and deserve, aka the best things in life, whatever that means to you, is at the forefront, but there's absolutely no rush. Do you want a more satisfying love life? More money? Job security? Loyalty from the people you care most about? These things are attainable in the future, says today's persevering planetary focus, as long as you're willing to be patient. Finding your footing might be hard if you're struggling to fully embrace a new philosophy and belief. If you keep your mind open, you can dive into the spirited energy. This means that you could share confidential information and ruin this morning's positive vibe. Think before you express yourself to avoid unnecessary drama. And don't accidentally spill the beans about a situation you are seeing from the sidelines and know little about. That way, you can avoid accidentally stirring the pot and stay out of the drama. In the morning, the Libra moon opposes Mars in Aries, giving us a fighting spirit. We air grievances, assigning blame to those who have not been able to facilitate our desires or support us in the same way we have supported them. However, the Libra moon often finds us slipping into self-negation, where we willingly sacrifice too many of our personal needs. We cannot, in hindsight, be angry that our unsolicited sacrifices have gone unappreciated. Our partners or friends cannot read our minds. We are likely angry at ourselves now, and our aggressions are being levied inappropriately. Instead of becoming hostile, take responsibility for your desires, and make your needs clear while reframing criticisms as my problems instead of your problems. After noon, the moon opposes Chiron in Aries, continuing the day's sensitivities. While this aspect stimulates past pain points, it can also be one of self-forgiveness and forgiveness of others. We have a greater than usual capacity for relating to others' insecurities. This means that harsh words spoken earlier in the day can be reassessed, paving the way for a future apology. We'll come to realize that even though our interactions feel personal, not everything is about us.